Timberwolves searching for answers. After falling behind 2-0 to Thunder, we gotta find our way. The tension is thick, the frustration simmering just beneath the surface, as the Minnesota Timberwolves return home, trailing 2-0 in the Western Conference Finals against the surging Oklahoma City Thunder. The harsh reality of their situation is beginning to crystallize. The Wolves are in a fight, not just for a series, but for their postseason survival, and they're scrambling to find the formula that will unlock this daunting puzzle. That tension boiled over late in Game 2 when Jaden McDaniels, fed up with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's relentless physicality, specifically a maddening arm hook that's become a staple in these playoffs, pushed the Thunder star to the floor, drawing a flagrant 1 foul. "I just wanted to foul him for real," McDaniels admitted afterward. "I wasn't even mad. I had fouls to use." That moment speaks volumes about the emotional state of this Timberwolves squad. They're beyond annoyed, maybe even rattled, by what they perceive as uneven officiating, though they're careful not to dive too deep into blame the refs territory. Still, these distractions are adding another layer of complexity to a series where every possession counts. Minnesota's adjustments have been visible but insufficient. They experimented with zone defense only to have it shredded by the Thunder's crisp ball movement and relentless attacking mindset. Anthony Edwards, their explosive star, was fed the ball from every conceivable angle, yet the Thunder's defensive schemes chipped away at his impact. The Wolves' struggle isn't a lack of talent. It's their inability to stay locked in and execute consistently for 24 seconds at a time. The third quarter has become the Timberwolves' kryptonite. In Game 2, that 12-minute stretch after halftime was a devastating blow. The Thunder exploded for 35 points to Minnesota's 21, effectively turning the contest into a rout by the final buzzer, 118-103 at the Paycom Center. This isn't unfamiliar territory for the Wolves. Just 1 year ago, they were in a similar spot. 2-0 down in the conference finals, this time against Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Back then, they were grappling with self-doubt after losing 2 home games. A comeback on the road seemed improbable. And now, facing the Thunder, it feels like the mountain is even steeper. Because make no mistake, this Thunder team is something special. It's almost like watching a prime heavyweight boxer square off against a lighter, albeit skilled, fighter. Think Sugar Ray Leonard facing Mike Tyson at his most fearsome. Leonard was a legend, but Tyson's raw power and ferocity would likely end the fight with one devastating blow. That's the level of disparity Minnesota feels in these moments. Look at the numbers from Game 2. The Timberwolves were competitive in 3 of the 4 quarters, the first, second, and fourth, where the scoring was nearly even at 83-82 in favor of the Thunder. But that third quarter, it was a different beast entirely. "It's a 5-minute stretch of a game that they take over," Timberwolves guard Mike Conley told Yahoo Sports. "They go up 12-15, and the game gets out of hand. But for the majority of it, the first 2 quarters, it's a 5-6-point game. 3-point game, they're up, we're up. We just got to find a way to match or exceed the intensity that they come with in those moments in spurts. Those spurts have become predictable. Like a tidal wave, the Thunder's bursts hit hard and fast. Minnesota's turnovers pile up, 5 in the third quarter alone, and their outside shooting disappears, an issue that's haunted them all postseason. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the newly crowned NBA MVP, lights up the scoreboard, dropping 11 of his 38 points during that decisive frame. all while the Oklahoma City crowd chants MVP with every trip he makes to the free throw line. But don't be fooled into thinking the Thunder have played flawlessly. Their shooting from deep hasn't been spectacular, posting a 27% clip from beyond the arc, almost identical to the Timberwolves' 28%. The difference is in execution and control. Oklahoma City plays a cleaner, more disciplined brand of basketball, while Minnesota struggles to get ahead of the game and seize control. Little things are what they're doing, Conley explained. They're being physical. It's a dogfight. Bad calls, good calls, whatever. Can we look past that and go get the defensive rebound? Can we do the hustle stuff that they're doing? We got to find our way and push our way through that. That physicality is unmistakable. Conley, the veteran point guard, is Minnesota's lone starter with a positive plus-minus. But when he exits, usually midway through the first and third quarters, the floodgates open and the Thunder's runs begin. Julius Randle, who had been a consistent force earlier in the playoffs, has hit a rough patch. He played only 10 minutes in T